going on, my London Rats fam? Today we're checking out Tommy G video, Murdawood, inside a Notorious Houston hood. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I've already seen, I'm pretty sure the Houston Police Department or the Houston, whatever you guys call your constabulary over there, I'm sure they came out and they were trolling. They're like, Murdawood who? Who calls it Murdawood? And then they posted like some stats and some hilarious shit basically to say, nah, around there is safe. I don't know what these guys talking about. So I say that to say I'm not forming any opinions off the rip. I just found that hilarious without even seeing this video. So I'm looking forward to seeing this side of it. You know, like they say, there's two sides to every coin, or there's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. So I'm sure it's somewhere in the middle, but let's see what they're saying. Of course, the police are going to come out and try and make the shit seem better than it is. And of course, these guys are going to come out and make the hood seem scarier than it is. So yeah, man, that's my little bit. If you guys are new to the channel and you like this sort of content, you know, cultural reactions, hood documentaries, American sports, American anything, music, we've got it all going on this channel. So make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button, smashing the like on the video, and let's check it out, man.
If the United States government tried to draft you guys, what would you say?
Going to Mexico. What you talking about?
If you backdooring the motherfucker, man, you best believe, man, what goes around is gonna come right back around. You understand me?
Yeah, ain't nothing broke about me.
I see you, Unc. I see you, Unc.
If we look at the definition of a serial killer, someone that has over 3 bodies, you would say a lot of hoods have a lot of serial killers.
There's serial killers everywhere. If that's the case. I didn't know that.
Today we head to Houston, Texas.
Oh, that did look rough, though.
Notorious neighborhood known for shootings, gangs, drive-bys, and murders.
It does look
we link
rough.
up with rapper Cartel Bo, who's gone viral for songs like "Fresh Out the Feds."
Yeah, he might look, I ain't play hood, he know we ain't good, nigga ain't nothing shaking.
And Monsters Among Monsters.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't worried about shit, cause if it is some shit, then I'm the problem.
Cartel Bo's done Rico time in the.
I ain't gonna lie, this vest is too. You guys call it a wife beater? This vest is dropping too low for my likings. That is too low. This cut is too low. What are we doing here? The cut should be at least here. You know? That's too much chest out for me.
Cartel Bo's done Rico time in the federal penitentiary, and he's a hood legend who's well respected in Houston. He takes us through his block that locals call Murdawood, and he shows us what life is
looks
like
trenchy.
there. We talk everything from politics to serial killers
He's a
to
big
the war in
fucker.
Iran.
How tall is he? Like 6'6"?
By some of the things Cartel Bo says. Let's
6'5"?
hit the streets of Houston, but first a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
No, thank you.
With more than on one.
While he's plugging, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, man. Smash that sub. Alright, that's enough of that, Tommy. Houston. I want to go to Houston.
We're in the trenches of Houston, Texas right now. 2026, this might be the only hood video we publish. This used to be the staple of the channel. Now we're taking on a lot of other subjects. And what occurs to me right now that is interesting and connected to the hood is right now it feels like the country has the potential for revolution. We're 1 week into the Iran war, and Americans are pissed. And my hope is that the hood can join us in this. But we're gonna meet Cartel Bo, who is a enormous character, crazy stories. He's the perfect guy that if you're doing a hood video, he's gonna take you through and show you the ropes.
Nigga must be blind, can't even see me with binoculars. They're looking up to me, they see this money, they know it's possible, nigga.
I got groups and
I'll
everybody.
build one up.
What does your chain say?
Oh, hit for a bag.
Hit for a bag?
Yeah. That's my label. That's why I started, you know what I'm saying?
Hit
Get
for a
shit
bag.
going, you feel me? You know, NFL, it's still NFL, but shit, they had put like a federal gang shit on it. So anything we do, it could be a Rico instantly.
How'd you come
So
up with the
hit
name NFL game?
I didn't come up with it. My partner Ray did. He started NFL, nigga from Lakewood.
Because you guys almost made it to the NFL?
Oh, no.
Did you almost make it to the NFL?
No.
No?
Bro,
Use your
massive.
body for it.
Yeah, I should have. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I ain't had the area for it. You understand what I'm saying? This is a dip. I grew up in that high right there, on high, my grandma high. This the cornerstone of the hood, boy. Like, nigga, this one, I sent you that news, that motherfuckers got this shit cracked 2 weeks ago. Right around the corner on the way down here, that freeway you exited, that's where that body was hanging with the body on fire.
A man's body was found hanging underneath the East Loop.
By a rope
from the underside of this 610 freeway,
Nah.
all while on fire. Sadly, he did not survive.
On
Next
fire.
boat takes us
Did
nearby.
you say on fire?
All while on fire.
Nah.
Sadly, he did not survive.
Next
Nah, that's
boat takes us
diabolical.
nearby to the highway where
R.I.P.
recently a brutal and mysterious murder was carried out. To me, the killing is reminiscent of something that you'd see in Mexico done by a cartel in revenge. Let's head to the scene of the crime.
A
R.I.P.
few weeks ago, I don't know, they had the body hanging out the freeway with the head sitting on fire. They had to go over there and cut it down from the top side.
You think this was
The
gang
news
related?
later, I don't want to speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
Not from personal experience, but like from what people said, from the store.
Man, this is my hood. I don't speak on what's here in my hood. This shit real.
That's a pretty serious way to kill someone.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How do you even do that? How do you even get them in that
I
position?
grew up here. I used to walk to the bus stop right here every motherfucking day. 3-4 hour bus ride every day. You know what I'm saying? For real. From
To school?
Third grade.
Why was it such a long bus ride?
Like, because it was farther than mine. Nigga ain't get no job. You ain't had no job around here, boy. My grandma was an assistant worker. It's a hood documentary. Come on.
How long did you live in this area for?
My whole life. I was born at the hospital in Broward.
Oh, look at this guy. He's ready for a date.
Man,
I see you, Unc.
man.
Are you about to go on a date?
Man.
No,
Man.
woman flower once a week.
That's good for you, dude.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what the f going on, man.
W Unc.
That is a beverage of choice while conducting an automobile, huh?
What?
You gotta be careful.
Beer?
Yeah, Houston PD is. I don't know.
Man, worry about you.
I see why that motherfucker like that, you hear me?
Broke by a long shot.
I know it, baby.
Tell me,
I
look,
see you, Unc.
ain't broke by a long shot. Nigga, I got money in the bag.
Don't show me your secret spots.
Tell him, ain't nothing broke about me.
Ain't nothing broke about Unc at all.
Give a fuck what you say.
Don't be
Can't judge the book by its cover.
exactly.
Play with
Don't
money.
be deceived by the car now.
Just put
Why
money
do you
in
do
Louis
this with your money?
Cause I want to, cause I got it to do it like
Is that a
that.
hobby for you? You got a $2 bill.
Yeah.
That's rare nowadays. Do you want to show that? Folks, some of you may have never
$2
seen a
bill.
$2 bill. When I was
I've
a
never
kid,
seen
you
that.
would get this for like a birthday, you know. All right, I'm going to give you your beer back and get back to the action here.
See?
But I hope you have a good Sunday with your lady.
Unc got his
okay?
paper
You and I
laminated.
talked
That's
about
crazy.
FaceTime, right? Okay. 'cause you guys-
Him and Ray.
so you got locked up and you got shipped off to Louisiana,
He looks like Moneybag Yo.
right?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And the county fucked up. That overcrowded.
In the last 3 weeks, the sheriff's office has not immediately booked some probation violators into the jail. That's because the jail is at near capacity.
That shit is happening over here. Literally the exact same thing. I think they've just announced a thing where sentences that you would have usually got for a year and under, you're not going to jail for that anymore. They're just giving you a suspended sentence. It's just basically like you're out on probation, basically.
Ship people Louisiana, Mississippi. They got a couple of places they be shipping people to and shit.
Are you guys hip to what's happening in Iran right now?
Oh, yeah, like, that's fucked up. That ain't got nothing to do with us. If you ain't booting and shooting and you ain't flying your ass over there to fight them people, don't say you no Trump supporter. And wear your MAGA hat, get your guns and your rifles you march with, go on. He need to have the motherfucking, what they call the boys that went to got the Fed cases, Patriot boys, and all the Jerry Powell boys, yeah, all that. They ain't out there with their MAGA hats front line out there against Iran, you fake
If
it.
the United States government tried to draft you guys, what would you say?
Hell no.
Mexico. What you talking about? Yeah, I'm finna go hit some moves. We at war out here. We got bullshit out here.
When you guys
Facts.
see new builds in your community, is that a good thing because there's improvement, or is that a bad thing because other money's coming in?
I mean, it's good, but at the same token, I feel like shit. Cause this was a lot of trees. It was way more trees when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? More woods and shit. So they built a lot of little new houses and subdivisions and shit around here. But you still over here in the swamp.
It's
You
just
still
tobacco
over here
you
in the
chew.
trenches. Like,
Of course.
we ain't got no sewer system, my nigga. We still got ditches around this. These ditches get full. We don't have no sewer system. It ain't nothing you can walk
So
on.
people's poop goes through here?
Yes, all that shit. When it flood, it be bad. You know what I'm saying? So all this shit come up all the way up to the top, right? And they should be flooded too in Humble. But they open the levees and let the water leave Humble, and so they won't be high water and it floods up. That's exactly how their system is created. Then we get super off. Like if you see Hurricane Harvey, 36 people came up missing over
Oh
there.
my
Like,
God.
Did the
How-
hurricane bring?
How low is it in Houston then? It must be pretty. Is it how low below sea level is it?
The city together?
Flooding like that
kinda
is
did, but
crazy.
then, like, you had the Louisiana, bring all they boats and shit because of the water and shit, but then like niggas start robbing the rescuers and shit. So like the mayor
How
had
would
to.
they do that?
Opportunity.
Come on,
They're moving mad.
People coming to risk their life to rescue and people are robbing them?
It's a fucked up area.
Is that not like super?
That's
a
diabolical.
fucked up area. But those motherfuckers got time 20, 30 years for looting, niggas. That's one burglar of a building. Normally you'll get probably 2 to 5. They giving niggas 20, 30 because it's a disaster and you taking advantage. So you going to jail fighting the case for looting, think you finna.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got no respect for someone looting. You know, that could be, you could be stopping someone, preventing someone's life from being saved right there. That's crazy. And at the end of the day, it's your own community, you know? So why would you not want to see your own community get relief, get help, you know? There's old people, there's children.
Get 2 to 5 max and get
Can't
hit
respect
with a
that.
30 piece. But shit, motherfucker been getting shot in the head here since I was a baby. That's why I told bro I never get bro got shot in the head. And I was coming here back in the gap, you know, your grandma used to write you a note and shit, go to the store and people at the note, get the note from your grandma, they get you some cigarettes and lotto tickets and shit. So she sent me to get a pick 6 or something like this, some more shit or whatever. I come out, nigga got that shit pushed in. Granted, seen it happen because she heard it, looked out the window and seen me walking. I just watched the dude. I looked, it was weird. I just walked right here to that house.
How old were you when this happened?
I had to be like 6.
So 6 is when you saw your first murdered body.
Yeah.
Maybe it is really like that around here.
Can I ask you a real question?
What's up?
Is my guy Keegan, do you think he dresses like a Fed?
Man, come on, man. You don't know who it is. I ain't gonna lie.
When he left the house, you're like Keegan.
The feds these days look like more of my people, goddamn, with tattoos and shit. You'll be shocked.
Right now, my social media is flooded with all the war updates. What's on your guys' social media right now when you're scrolling?
Just to be frank with you, that's some white man war ass shit, my nigga.
You know how the white guys are looking at it?
Like, that's some weird
We say
ass
it's to Israel's war. That's what we say.
Y'all over here bombing these people. These people gonna blow out ass up. Like, they gonna get something off. You ain't never gonna just get everything off and completely obliterate without them getting something off. And when they play dirty. Why even instigate that shit? Like, they should left them people alone, bro. Man, nah, it's good, man. Well, you know I've been out here. Man, everything great, man. Everything great. Well, all right, man. They saying that they did it because Israel had been doing wrong to their people and all this shit for all these years. But I'm not saying that this is this or that is that. I'm saying that kickstart all that shit. That kickstart like all that shit. Well, not America and now they believe okay, Iran was behind that. I was just a separate.
You know what? I've never actually told anybody, but I've told people, but not on social media. But I think it was like 2015. I actually went to Israel as part of my high school. No, it must have been 2014 or 13. I went to Israel as part of my high school trip, which is crazy. My school used to do some crazy trips. I went to New York. I went Israel, Spain, some other places that I could have been that I didn't go. But yeah, we had some good trips. Like there was China trip. I didn't go to that one, but I wish I did. But yeah, went to Israel. That was such a great experience. But on one of the days that I was there, we went to an orphanage, and whilst we was in there, we had to get escorted out by the Israel military because they started bombing. They started letting off bombs and shit outside of the orphanage. It's crazy, and this was back then.
It's this group. Iran is behind it. Okay, so they put in the forefront against Iran. Israel doing all kind of shit and breaking all kind of laws. But then you don't know the shit behind the scenes that's not on the table too. From my understanding, Israel had nuclear war power when they was ready to use it on Iran unless America helped them. That's another rumor going around.
Yeah.
Like if America if you don't help them, we gonna nuke them.
Based on the way the negotiation was going, I think they were going to attack first. I didn't want that to happen.
I ain't against Trump like most people. Most people be like super against Trump. Super this and super that, you know what I'm saying? Trump got me out of jail here early.
So in your guys' social media, was the Epstein file something that was popping up on your feed? Yeah, 100%. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I don't really answer stuff like that.
The Epstein files. You heard of that stuff? The world's largest pedophile blackmail ring, that's how they control politicians. Epstein was the guy that trafficked all these kids, politicians, celebrities, billionaires. Will go there and fuck the kids. And it's being covered up right now.
Nah, we won't cover stuff on stuff like that. We won't cover stuff like that at all, 100%.
Facts.
One thing I've noticed is it almost seems like there's an information bubble. Like what people here are tuned into compared to like what sometimes what I see.
People got to tend to what affects them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be all right, mama.
Like, it blows my mind for someone not to know what the Epstein files are at this point.
The Epstein files don't affect the hood.
So why care?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't necessarily why I care. It's like, okay, what all they doing is putting in your face, gang. And if I can be frank with you, it affects whoop, but we can justify and push and prosecute them for all their crimes. I don't even think Epstein dead, homie. Come on, he killed himself.
I don't either.
He's somewhere in Cambodia or somewhere, some beautiful ass. He did too much. He got too many presidents in his pocket. And both sides, Republican and Democrat, are gonna do it based off what represents and make them look best. You know what I'm saying? And what makes the enemy look bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no matter how, if it makes our people look a certain way, they're gonna take some off. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't so bad. You're more worried about the person having Tourette's than you are calling these motherfuckers niggas at the award.
Oh, I saw that.
Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo walk on stage to present an award at the British version of the Oscars.
Yeah, there was some backlash over this because they were able to blur out something to do with Israel or something like that, or I can't remember. There was something that they somehow managed to blur out in real time, but for some reason they couldn't blur out this profanity.
Someone in the audience starts shouting obscenities, including the N-word. The foul-mouthed insults came from this man. He suffers from Tourette's syndrome.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we're going to take something out. Let's talk about mental health. And, let's talk about this nigger shit. Where you get it from? I feel like when you address race and you don't act like it don't exist, and you know what I'm saying, everybody is created equal and should be treated equal, but we don't live in an equal world. So you have to, in order to get to people, give the reality of situations so you can have that togetherness and you can have that love. Democrats want to act as if there is no blur. We're just all this and everything, and we all know that's not the case.
Both parties don't help.
Yeah, and it's just, you're going to take this fucking or this
yeah,
I'm gonna fuck you and tell you I'm fucking you, and I'll help you a little bit, or I'm gonna fuck over you and act like I'm gonna do all this shit for you and don't do absolutely nothing for you.
The latter is how I see politics in general. That's why I don't really get involved in all of that, you know? I try not to be political, and to be honest, I'm probably the least educated about politics because I really don't give a fuck about it. I just think they're all out for themselves and it's all a corrupt thing in general. So, you know, that's just my little take on it. I've never voted. Don't think I ever will, to be honest. I don't see my vote being a difference.
Probably a pretty good description.
Yeah,
probably not a good way to look at it, but
I feel like Trump care about the people, to be honest with you, because I feel like he cares about the opinion of the people. He give what you get. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you give me a love energy, I'm gonna give you a love energy. That's any person. He's real. That's why I say the Republican got some form of realness to you, like that bullshit. Like, you know they're racist. They're not gonna say they're racist, but we all know they're racist. They did their own fucking Super Bowl halftime show and had it was fucking joke with all white guys and Kid Rock performing because they were mad Bad Bunny was doing the Super Bowl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's that petty. Like, you know what it is. Nigga, we ain't doing this. We've been doing it. We only been cool kicking it 60, 70 years. This shit been going on 400, 500 years. That's what's going on in the black mind. They're not that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey.
Why did you dap him up there?
Bo is taking us to the site of a music video that ended up turning into a multi-person RICO indictment where Bo himself ended up going to prison for a few years. Here's what he and his crew thought and learned about that experience.
That money got me talking like speed racing. I'm a championship nigga, I can't be no pacing.
This is what we did the Hoover video when we all got the case and went viral and all that shit. Everybody at the end of the day, you know, took their time like a man and shit. I told her straight up, like, it's my video, you know. She said she gonna give me the most time. She commended me. She was gonna give me 10 years. Say she couldn't though, cause I came in there like a man. And I told her like if I could do the most and everybody go home time served, let's do that.
That's rare. Most people take the opposite option.
Yeah, like that's why she commended me, because she said she was going to give me 10 years.
And this video that was shot.
Right here. We shot that shit.
Let's look at it.
So many hands in his ass across the head, thought you fighting an octopus, nigga. We eat about you for breakfast, about you for lunch, and also about you for...
Let me see that, bro.
Yeah, you get it. Move out the way.
They go there every time.
Exactly. Nobody want to hit you. I could have to whoop a nigga in the time. I whoop a nigga.
You have to fight someone this big. Do you have a certain strategy?
I'm going to hit his ass before he hit me. I'm going to hit you about 3-4 of them hoes before he get me. I'm going to hit you as hard as I can.
I feel like everything is a go. If you come to me like, what's up, nigga, I want woo, 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 this, that, and I pull out a gun and blow your shit, you shouldn't even walked up on me with that bullshit. You don't know me from Adam and Eve to want to fight me. The only people that should ever want to fight me is my family and my friends that know me all my life. Nigga, you don't know me to want to fight me. I'll kill your bitch ass, nigga.
Do you think it's fair in a fight to jump someone 1-on-5, 1-on-6? Is that fair game?
Nah, I don't know. It all depends on the situation too, though. You feel me? Like,
It depends on how I feel.
Man, none of my partners fight in front of me.
If my partner beating your ass, I'm woo. If you getting the best of them, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I love that they say that woo. The woo. But no, that's facts. I'm not gonna lie. If I see him, I'm standing by and it's a 1-on-1 and my boy's getting his ass handed to him, I'm jumping in. If it's 1-on-1 and he's doing his thing, then there's no need for me to jump in and make it worse. Compound shit.
Your ass, it ain't no point to me. Cause you ain't just finna, I know you ain't just finna do nothing with none of mine, but cause Lakewood niggas, like we play a cool niggas for real, but we definitely gangsters for real. Like it's the most dangerous hood in the city of Houston, my nigga.
This is?
Yeah, you ain't coming out, niggas don't come over here. We go everywhere. They ain't come up, they don't come over here. Ain't no rappers wanna come over here shoot no videos, but they act like they do, they tell you that. Niggas ain't pulling up.
There's a story in your life I want to ask you about. So you got shot at one point.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Man, I was 17.
What happened?
I was doing some things I ain't had no business doing. But luckily, E-Rock was there. He was able to handle the situation for me.
How serious of an injury was that?
Yeah, life-threatening.
Where were you shot?
In my leg.
That's accountability.
My nigga was, we handled that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I leave it there.
You know where you at, though, huh? This Sunday, everybody in the gym went down.
Oh, this is where the music video went south.
This is where the music video
right over there.
Right there in the middle.
How many people went down for a music video?
How many went down for that? About 11?
11 people?
Yeah.
Did you guys think in a million years that a music video could get you in trouble like that?
Hell nah, man. It was just the laws, bro. They was really just hating really on the cool. That's how I really feel.
What made it federal?
They had guns and shit in there. A bunch of
What makes
guys
that a fed case versus a state case?
The Fed, if you got a felony, you can't be allowed with no firearms, around no firearms, or none of that.
It's just shit. I think they probably talking us around that time. I think they was just talking to us, you feel me? I think they just put them on us around that time, you feel me?
Then they said the school was open and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It had just flooded, so the school wasn't even open.
They trying to find out reason, school.
So they try to throw any kind of like alligators and shit like that just to get us knocked out of it.
Build that shit up. Aggravating factors.
The thing that's tough about that is guns make a video go viral.
That's not that's quick though. That's why quick too.
As soon as you see a thumbnail where it's 15, 20 guys with sticks in the air, you click on the video because you're like, I kind of want to see what's going on here.
That's the whole thing about
but I feel like that wave is past because so many people probably went away for that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, for sure.
As it should.
So I want to recruit you guys to the revolution. I feel like we're close in this country to a revolution. Right now, there's a lot of corruption happening, a foreign influence happening, and I want to try and see if America can unite in order to make this country better. Would you guys be interested in something like that?
I'm down with it. As long as they down with it, I'm down.
They ain't interested in that. They just look at bro's just like, what are we talking about here?
I'm down to make the country better.
If everybody can't come together for one bigger cause, you know what I'm saying, then shit, they ain't gonna never work.
You used to fight people around here?
Man, I had my first fights right here. That's why I got it tattooed on my back, man. I had my first fights up here. Like during summertime and shit, they had that whole open right here. So it's like a community thing, you know what I'm saying? Like your parents can sign you up for the park and shit like that, and you can be up in there like during the day, they take you on field trips and shit like that or whatever.
Do you believe that there's demonic shit going on in the music industry? Like to make it really big, you gotta do demon shit?
I know about some things. I just can't speak to it.
Demonic rituals, blood drinking, you think that's a real thing in the entertainment business?
Period.
The people running shit are that dangerous?
Yeah.
They play with your bread.
They play with your life. Not life or death, that ain't shit. I can die today. I can go around the corner and die, that don't mean shit. I'm talking about they play with your everyday life. They play with your kids' life.
Yeah, it's crazy. Some voodoo shit, putting some
After
spells
making
on
sure
you.
the cameras were off, Bo told me about some of the devil worship and rituals he's seen and heard about in the music industry. And he also named a singer that if I was able to name, you would all recognize who this person is. And with the recent news about human sacrifice in the Epstein files, it makes me wonder if the long-stated Hollywood rumors about satanic ceremonies and artists selling their soul to the devil may actually hold water after all. I'm thinking this is a subject we'll tackle in a future documentary down the road.
If you were to nominate one guy in this crew to run for president, is it either you or him, you think?
Yeah, it's definitely me.
He supposed to say that. He supposed to say that.
He could be your VP though.
I'm gonna let him be secretary treasurer so he can count the money. He pretty good at
Get the
counting
money
money.
well, man. I ain't gonna lie, I do get the money well.
Here,
Man.
right now, the current Secretary of Treasury, I think, is very ethically challenged. You want to ask President Trump if he wants to nominate you instead? Here, Trump, if you're watching this.
Say, look at Trump. Select me, man. You understand? If you want to get the money, hey, it ain't even fun. Do you want to get the money? Select said it be, man. Hey, man, we gonna get it up. We gonna run it up. The economy gonna be straight, man. Put me in there with you, man. We gonna get it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, is it harder than it ever is for a new artist to get a record deal?
Like for most people.
You know what trend that's fucking me up?
What?
When they say they crashing. You know what the fuck? Hey, man, do y'all know what the fuck crashing mean? Crashing mean y'all literally getting in the car and running that bitch into this brick wall right here. You're dead. You're out of there.
You're dead.
You're gone, man. What the fuck? We ain't doing no fucking crashing, man. Crash out shit. That shit is dumb. Please stop the crash out trend. Please, man.
What about the backdooring that's happening a lot now?
That backdoor shit, I ain't gonna lie. One thing about the backdoor shit, man. If you backdooring the motherfucker, man, you best believe, man, what goes around is gonna come right back around.
You gonna be backdoored as well, for sure.
But one thing about it, that's like, I really think that's like some whole other motherfuckers type shit, cause I'm really just, that ain't our style. Like, you know what I'm saying? We forever stand on them 3 letters, man. Never forget loyalty. We ain't backdooring nothing. You know what I'm saying? So all them niggas y'all doing that backdoor shit and all that, man. Hey,
that's
man,
some YN shit.
Yeah, that's some YN shit, man. Go to hell with that shit, man.
No honor amongst thieves and liars. That's what they say.
I'm gonna tell you this story. You can put the camera out the window and shit if it is, so we ain't gotta stop, cause it's kind of dangerous to be out right there. So Perkins had got his head cut off, and cut his dick off, put his dick in his mouth when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they never disclosed what it was. So I ain't finna.
Was it
right here? We coming up on it.
Nah, that's diabolical. Hold on a second. He said he cut his head off. That's bad enough as it is. Cut his head off, and then they cut his dick off and put it in his mouth. So first of all, I got a couple questions here. Who the fuck is cutting off a man's dick? That's a bit questionable in my opinion. I ain't, you know, how you handling another man's junk like that is crazy. To even think of that sort of shit is sadistic.
A lot of people don't even remember Perkins. That shit happened in 2006.
I found it interesting that all of the key places Bo was showing us on this journey all centered around one thing: violence. Every single place that he was bringing me to had some sort of significant violent encounter, and the next place he was taking us to had the same theme. In fact, we are about to visit the site of a mass shooting that had just happened recently. Here's what we saw at the scene.
At the scene of a mass shooting that happened?
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? They came, hit the block, came down, shot this motherfucker up, spent back, shot this bitch back, hit the light, came back, shot this bitch up some more, came back, shot this bitch up again. Spent back about 3-4 times, tearing this bitch down. Shot 9 motherfuckers, killed 3. I don't let little joggers, man. I don't let everybody.
The 3 suspects you see on your screen have been charged in a shooting that killed 3 people at a block party.
So do you see violence like this ever getting reduced or ever getting better?
It's just up for so long over here, bro. Like, hell no, bro. I ain't gonna lie, not over here. Cause they not doing nothing to make the area better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the only thing that helps shit get better is when people get money. When you get money, you don't have time for that other shit. Cause you building something for yourself. When you ain't got shit to lose, I mean, shit, nigga don't give a fuck. And then when a nigga do got something, you be so mentally conditioned. As soon as a nigga play with you nigga be blanking out, not thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can still got that problem. Like, so I know, like, YNs and everybody, even ONs, everybody, big bros, we got mental deficiencies, bro, because we don't know how to control that sporadic moment. Like
the impulse control?
Yeah, because if a nigga play...
Nigga moment.
Oh, I done did everything in
Shout
what
out
came this far,
Boondocks.
but if a nigga play with me, if a nigga play with me, gang,
it's over?
It's over, bro. I'm throwing this shit away.
You don't feel like you have too much to lose to engage in that kind of behavior?
I'm not gonna be thinking about this shit. I want to say a black male deficiency, but like we got a crash out button, bro, a blank out thing. But like we not thinking about nothing. So yo, nigga tell you they gonna fight over here, they gonna blow your head down. They gang around, so they ain't gonna lose regardless. If you get the best of them, they still gonna beat your ass.
I got a story I'm working on. I want your input on just from what you've seen in the streets. I'm talking to a hitman that's from the Midwest area, and he says he has 10 plus bodies. Do you think it's unusual in hoods across America? Are these kind of like
so many people with 10 plus bodies?
10 plus. So that's not uncommon. That's a serial killer.
Is it?
Yeah, if it's over 3, you're illegally a serial killer.
No.
So you're not surprised if someone says they have 10 or 20. But you don't think that's like a really high number of killings? People are capable of that? And there's people like that walking around.
Bro, being dead serious.
That's just about as simple as I can put it.
And would you be surprised if these hitmen are saying, hey, I do it for 5, 10, 15?
I ain't gonna lie, it depends, because the market different now. Like, the YNs ain't stupid no more. So, like, back then, you get them up doing everything. Most of the time, you get it done for the love if you got the right appropriation and shit, but it ain't nothing. But most niggas really want to do it themselves. You want your own stripes. You want to do it right.
If we look at the definition of a serial killer, someone that has over 3 bodies, you would say a lot of hoods have a lot of serial killers.
There's serial killers everywhere. If that's the case. I didn't know that. Lakewood definitely has triple-digit amount of serial killers.
Bo, how do you want to wrap this up? You got any words for the audience?
Man, they know what the f going on. Houston, Texas, you want that real drill, you know where it's at. You want that real Houston, you know where it's at. You ain't got to do no faking, no shaking. You know what I'm saying? Don't meet me on the gram, on the comments. Meet me in real life. Yeah. I know what the f going on. Woodland, Lakewood, Murder Block, Murdawood. You know what I mean? What's good?
Folks, you can find them on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Blow them up. Comment big dogs got to eat. Hit 4 Bag 3 coming up. Well, hey, this has been a couple years in the making. I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you, too, brother. You know it's good, man.
Hey, man, shout out Houston. Shout out Houston. Houston Tertius. Nah, this is a good little video. Bro's a whole vibe, a whole emote. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, it's wasn't too much of a positive message from this video. Not that I was expecting one, but yeah, it's funny. I definitely didn't have Houston down as somewhere that was bad, to be honest with you. So it's good to get that insight and see some of the stuff that be going on in Murdawood, as it seems to be known. But yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know you guys' thoughts. Where else should I check out? Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.